how true is the quote for you from Matthias, or ideas are worth zero? It is very true. Um, Ideas are frankly a dime a dozen. What's interesting is ideas have a tendency to be in the air. Very often, as I said, many people come up with the exact same idea more or less at the same time. That's why when people worry about like someone's going to steal my idea, frankly, doesn't matter. If you cannot execute on your idea, that idea is not worth anything. And so what matters as a founding team is that you know how to execute that idea. So if someone came to me and said, I have the best idea in the multiverse, and maybe it's actually true, but I don't know how to execute it. I'll give you the idea, but you execute it, because let's say I wanted to be CEO of that company. What percentage of the company would you give me for the idea? Max 5%. Frankly, maybe 1%, because really the genius is in the execution. You need a good idea, but it's not enough. Yeah, it's execution is key. I totally agree, Rui. And it's so hard. And people underestimate the execution. And frankly, the magic comes from executing, because as you're executing, you test a lot of things. You're testing different business models. You're testing, you're throwing so much spaghetti in the wall to see what works, what the site looks like, what every wording in the site, what partnerships work for, what distribution channels. Everything needs to be tested, and you keep refining. So complexity in businesses or bottoms up. It's never top down. It's you end up with a complex product because you tested so many things that it led you down avenues and paths you would never have imagined before. And something, frankly, that I recommend doing in people's personal lives as well, not just in people's professional lives, in terms of iteration and finding things that are different.